I said fuck Xbox, fuck all these Xbox, fuck every Xbox their channel. Won't give a damn. It's PlayStation for life. You don't get it? Let's get it. Let's do this. Let's do this, my ponies. Let's go to war. What? Say what? Yeah. I say I double tip on The Last of Us. Woo. Yeah, I double tip on the director's cut. Woo. Double tip on every damn release. Damn right. Yeah, Jim Ryan is my motherfucking boss. The boss. Yo, and we don't care about no layoffs. Yeah, all the shine are gonna keep it on the low. Shh. We'll be sucking on every damn toe. Yum. Because Sony PlayStation gets the love. Yeah, so all hell Sony, we be your ponies. You can take my wife, you can take my money. I'm obsessed with the God of War. Yeah, all my ponies ready to go to war. Blue PlayStation high, all over my head. Pentimetal PS5, 120 FPS. Blue team is the set, throw it up. I never had sex, I only care about sales. I said what I said. Woo! Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. The love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. The love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Yeah. I see you Xbox. I see you playing on Game Pass for free. Nah, man, we don't do that over here. We pay $70 a game. Yeah, you Xbox be broke. You so stupid, so goofy. Fuck you, Demo Flow. Fuck you. Like and subscribe. Yeah, if you wanna see me more on Demo Flow Gaming channel. Fuck this dude, I'ma pop in the shot every time. Yeah, but I'm here to show my pony love. And you with it? Say what? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming and let you know everything that's going on with the gaming industry. Guys, happy Friday. We're back out of the game, man. And we are here with the homies. We got our power boss in the house. What's going on, Poppy? Good to have you here. And we also have Desire. He said he'll be back, so he'll say hi later when he's back. But thank you so much for tuning in. We got a special show today. As usual, you already know these Twitter streets are going crazy about everything that's going on with Xbox. So we are going to talk about everything here. We're going to talk about the new leadership at Xbox, what we think that's going to happen in the future of Xbox. We're going to talk about all the rumors, right? Like Sony PlayStation, stopping the PC ports, etc. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Marathon. The playtest is out. So we're definitely going to be talking a lot about it. Actually, it's gameplay on the background as I'm, over there in the gameplay, fixing my settings earlier, yesterday, whatever. So, yeah, man, we have a special show. I see chat over there. I don't know why this is not showing, but I see Adidas. He actually did a $2 super chat, but I cannot read it. I seen it on the actual YouTube. But yeah, thank you. Shout out to Adidas for that. It's not showing up yet, but it will. Appreciate that, man. Desire is in the house. What's going on, Poppy? How you doing?
Howdy doody, everybody. I got food incoming, and I'm gonna be eating.
Oh shit! He got food, man. Let's get it, man. Boy, yeah, man. Back at it again. Let's talk about gaming. I'm excited because this has been like what the hell is going on here I spent a whole lot of time here in the menu, huh? I was probably out doing something. I don't know. There we go. Oh, still there. Look, I got the message. What the hell? I'm moving around this thing to show you the gameplay, but obviously. Back at it again, dude. Let's talk gaming. And of course, the elephant in the room, right? Xbox and new leadership. Now we got Asha Sharma. She is the new CEO, the new boss at Xbox. And below her, there is Matt Booty,
I kind of want to know, guys, what you guys think about it. Like, I want to start with Desire. What do you think about the new leadership, and what do you think it means for Xbox going forward? I kind of want to see how do you feel about it, and also like how do you feel about her being on Twitter, like any of us, and interacting with everybody, and the whole AI allegations and all of that. Like you already know what's going on. How do you feel about all of that, man?
So I mean, it's always good when they are on the internet on social media in some aspect. I do genuinely believe that, but I do have an issue with her working in the AI department, which AI doesn't turn a profit ever. So it has never been profitable. That's been proven countless times. I'm tired. I'm sick of pushing AI people. And I have a bad feeling that she's going to try to do something with AI. I don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah, she might wanna do something with AI, and I understand everybody's concerned about it. I don't know if you heard about this news. Damn, bro, they just laid off like 10,000, like 5,000, 4,000 employees at this company that help develop AI. I can't remember. And it's something about Cube. I think it's what it's called. And look, I see Adidas 20 super chat. It was earlier actually. Shout out to him. Shout out to Adidas and thank you for the two. Salute and see you guys in 2 weeks for sure, man. We're gonna have some fun. But I wanted to say that her background doesn't really come from AI. She started with Windows actually, and then she moved on to Instacart. And her job on these companies and some other shit has been to acquire as many active users as possible, and she's done great at that. And then she got like we know with Sadia with the AI core initiative that we all know, and we don't like that much. But I mean, honestly,
Did you know, Demo, that she was the one who launched the Core AI Copilot program for Microsoft?
She's the one who came up with the idea.
She's the one who launched the program entirely.
She launched it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I say. Like AI might be like a thing, but like I mean, she actually said she's not into it. So we're gonna take her word for it, and then she fucks up, then we can cook her. We can throw it in the oven and cook her.
That's another thing. I will never, ever, ever criticize somebody if I don't know anything. Like they haven't performed their actions, so why would you criticize them going into it?
Yeah.
Have they done anything yet? Okay, so then why are we criticizing?
This is like, okay, new CEO and he's already like getting cooked and like, bro, like I just walked into the office, like I haven't done shit and everybody's cooking. But boy, I want to know what you think about her Powerballs. Do you like her? Do you feel cautious about her? What's going on in your mind right now?
I think we're not going to see the fruition of what she can come across until Phil and Sarah are officially out this summer. I think by the June showcase. I'm skeptical because it feels like she's a Satya yes man. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but given her core AI background, her Instacart background, and all this other stuff, we can see where the trends are going. Now, her statements on Twitter, where she specifically targeted AI slop, Satya's words, and basically every gamer's words, is a little too on the nose. It just comes across to me as they're still going to be doing AI. We know it's not going away anytime soon. It just means that they're going to try to be better at hiding it, I think. Or they're going to go full mask off, push forward, leaping head first into everything and just try to make it more quality AI, unlike what we saw with the Call of Duty calling cards.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence about it both ways. I'm skeptical. I'm hopeful. She's got some big shoes to fill.
Facts. And you nailed it because that's the same way I feel it. I'm skeptical, but I'm hopeful. And look,
I'm not giving her the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not going to crucify her either.
Right.
I want her actions to speak for themselves.
Exactly. She has a lot to prove. right? She has a lot to prove. But the one thing that I like about her is like she's not afraid to like tell you to fuck off,
Yeah,
to
which is
other people.
yeah,
So I think that's like one of the things that we're missing in Xbox. Phil was way too nice. Phil was way too nice. We want to include everybody. We want everybody to love each other. And I am the same way, dude, because those are my vibes as a human being. I want everybody to enjoy gaming to the fullest. And I love that message, but some people need to be like literally like, like tell off because the smoke that she was getting online without having even said a word was crazy. Like, you don't know this person. And I gotta put this in a similar situation as what's going on with Jess Cotton and kind of funny. Because I seen some of the comments of the people, and by the way, Jess Cotton has me blocked because I told him off on something, I called him out on something, he didn't like it, he blocked me. But from having a social interaction online and you not liking or not agreeing with what a person is saying to saying that that's a terrible person or that's a horrible person, that's a big stretch, man. Like, you cannot tell based on what you see somebody post online about consoles or gaming in general, that this is a bad or a great person or a piece of shit. Like, that's something that it doesn't really make sense because, I mean, like, they calling her all of that. Like, you don't even know her. She's telling you she's trying to like, get into like the flow, like understanding what gaming is and all of that. She's been doing her own homework. I mean, the least that we can do is like welcome her, show her the ropes, give her the proper feedback, like of the things that we want and don't want. And I think that's going to be more productive than going out and, just blasting her with like slurs and all this shit that we've been seeing. Look, I'm super skeptical about her. First off, she's like Desire says, I know, or Power Boss, I don't know who said it, but she's like a yes man for type shit for Sadia, right? You said it, Power Boss, right? So just to let you know, guys, everybody was a yes man for Sadia because he is the boss. Everything has to go through him. I don't like what's going on with like Sarah Bun image either online, that they're like crucifying her and they just like calling her word shit. And look, I know a lot of hardcore Xbox dudes want the console wars back on. They want Xbox to take advantage of all the studios that they have and step on PlayStation and destroy it. I know a lot of you are looking forward to that and they want that. But I, as a gamer, like Sarah's vision of she brought Xbox anywhere, dude. That's like literally like one of the best things we had this generation, period.
Phil launched it and Sarah took it over.
Exactly. And the whole cloud initiative, yeah, right. Cloud gaming is something new to us that a lot of people don't like, but it exists and it's another way that you can play your games. In addition,
absolutely.
Like, I mean, I don't see any negative when it comes to cloud, especially when it doesn't affect the way that you play games, because at the end of the day, if you want to play on the cloud, you can go ahead and do so. And if you want to play native, you can go ahead and buy a console or a PC or a handheld, whatever the fuck you want. So what I'm trying to say here is like, it wasn't all bad. I know a lot of people weren't happy with this is an Xbox campaign, but I thought that was hilarious. And a lot of people say like, oh no, it devalued the Xbox hardware and shit. Well, the Xbox hardware hasn't had any value in a long time because nobody's buying it like that. So she might as well go and be like, you know what? We're about to sell some games. We're about to show the world that we are about the games. And that's the only thing that I literally care about. I only cared about playing games without having to give one of my kidneys and lungs in exchange. So I'm seeing a lot of like PlayStation guys also asking Xbox to go back to exclusives. And I'm like, are you guys stupid? because you are getting the benefit of these games coming up PlayStation even at a later date. So why in the hell would you want to buy another console just to play a couple of games that you want to play? You know, the dog shit games that Xbox makes. Why would you want to buy another console for that, bro? Like, they making everything harder and harder and harder. And it's like, and I had to post this on Twitter, and I know I'm gonna throw off a lot of people, but I honestly don't give a fuck. And this is how I'm coming today, man. And you know, it's just like, I had to say this on Twitter because it's just baffling to me that people, and we asked the question here many times, why'd you rather have exclusives or Game Pass with amazing value, day one games? You already know the good shit. And I had to post this on Twitter, and people cook me for it. I don't give a damn. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I'm going to keep it real with myself and with all of you. And this is the way I feel for reals. And I said, gamers have to be the dumbest people I've ever interacted with. Like, seriously, I've never seen a group of people asking to get ripped off more than y'all. Malditos corpus slaves. If y'all want to buy your games, buy them. Nobody's stopping you from putting out your bank card. You might as well add an extra tip for your company of choice in the process. I'm trying to play more and save money. The companies like Xbox and PlayStation, and I forgot to mention Nintendo, all the rest, the companies, want you to pay more and play less. I would never care how much money they make. I'm here for the games. A lot of people hated on that shit, but that's some real talk right there. I'm trying to play more games. I'm trying to save some money in the process, and that's just the bottom line. You know, I'm not going to stand in here and say that I care about how much money Xbox or PlayStation makes. I'm not going to stand in here and talk about financial and all this shit. Microsoft is $1 trillion company. Xbox is successful and Game Pass is profitable. If they offer me a service and people find it like, oh, this is cheap, this is not sustainable, who gives a shit? Like, you ever go to like McDonald's and they have like, they buy one burger, get another one for free, and say like, you know what, let me pay for the extra burger that I get for free because it's not sustainable? Like, you guys are fucking dumb. Fucking gamers are stupid. Xbox is doing something amazing so that everybody can play, and you guys don't give a fuck. Game Pass, y'all gonna cry like bitches. I'm gonna tell you this, like bitches when Game Pass is gone. If they kill Game Pass, y'all gonna cry like bitches because you know what? Game Pass is amazing and I fucking love it and I get so much from it. You know, but since you guys don't like that shit, you might as well go ahead and, you know what I mean?
So
buy your
I want
fucking
to propose
games.
something, Demo. I want to propose something. Okay, say that Xbox, you know, does go back on their word and rescind the exclusivity with Day One PC and Game Pass and all this and that. So, what do you think they can do? Okay, they can money hat more than PlayStation. So PlayStation's not going to be getting the games.
Facts.
They can stop porting to PlayStation and Nintendo and PC day one and literally go back to console exclusivity. And you know what that means? PlayStation is going to have even less games, and Nintendo and PlayStation are going to have less third-party support.
They're not going to stop porting on PC, though.
I know they're not. I know they're not. But I'm just saying, okay, you know, if we play this out. But
Dude,
at the same time, you're looking at people losing out money. The consoles are too expensive, gotten price raises. And on top of that, we've got more things that are launching everywhere, you know, like Marathon, High Guard, Concord, Baldur's Gate 3 is everywhere, Elden Ring is everywhere.
bro.
Play what you want.
Albus, listen. Rewind 2-3 years back. All the fucking crying that happened when Xbox tried to acquire ABK. Oh, if they make Call of Duty exclusive, it'll be like no competition. Nya. All the fucking ponies, all the fucking Karens on Twitter, social media, making YouTube videos, crying about Xbox destroying the world of gaming and taking over everything. Xbox is a shit company. They should not keep anything to themselves. yada yada. But now this is what they want. They put Xbox and Microsoft through scrutiny, and they had to go through jump a bunch of fucking obstacles to acquire ABK because everybody feared that Call of Duty was gonna be exclusive and all the ABK games, right? And now they want to do the opposite. Now they want Xbox to have exclusives and fucking ruin gaming and have a monopoly in gaming so that PlayStation get crushed. And this is ponies too asking for this, which is kind of fucking hilarious because they're literally asking for the dev of Sony PlayStation. Like when you put it into perspective, how many studios PlayStation have? Because as far as I know, they just closed Blue Point, which by the way was put under the rug. Was put under the rug when the whole change of CEO happened, and it's almost like it didn't happen. Blue Point is still developing games for PlayStation. If we go by what they talking about on Xbox, the studio didn't die. Sony PlayStation, on top of that, doesn't need the 2% revenue they make on PC because they selling consoles. They closing studios. Maybe another PC port would have kept that studio going for a whole year. But what the fuck do I know, bro? Listen, I really hope that you get what y'all asking for. You know what? Kill Game Pass. Fuck it. Kill it. Make everything fucking exclusive. All the 40 studios that Xbox has, State of Decay, the next Halo that's coming to PlayStation, scratch that. Exclusive. Make fucking Gears exclusive. Make fucking all of the fucking Fable, scratch that port. Not coming anymore. All of this shit. Make it fucking exclusive. Make it fucking exclusive. You know what I'm saying? And even then,
you know what, Demo? All they're going to do is say that the games were never good enough for the PlayStation quality.
Facts.
And you want to get it anyway.
The one thing is, even then, they won't buy an Xbox. Even then, they won't buy an Xbox. And that's what the fuck is going on. Because you cannot tell me the Xbox is not giving you a good value, bro. Oh, and even people like Desire that play mainly on PC, they benefit from Xbox. They either get Game Pass for a month, try some shit good, unsubscribe. He's still benefiting. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if you subscribe for, you want to try out something like Kingdom Come Deliverance, you get Game Pass for 2 months, you play it, how much you spend? $30. $30 because Game Pass on PC is $15, dude. And come on, man, y'all so fucking dumb. We're about to get rid of the one shit that fucked everything up in gaming to make gaming more amazing, and y'all want the opposite. I realize people just want to keep living in the past. They don't want to move on. They want better frames. They want better performance. They want these developers to have an easier time to develop games. But
and yet they refuse to get a PC and play on the better, superior platform.
The same people that they say that they can fucking upgrade or a fucking driver. They said that they cannot deal with that shit going through the fucking marathon menus right now, which are even worse to you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, stop the fucking cap, dude. Look, honestly, I'm tired of the whole shit. I've been gaming on Xbox and PC for a long time, and I've been having a great time. I had no fucking need for a PlayStation. Now, if PlayStation stopped porting to PC, all the games that I bought from PlayStation, I'm not going to buy it anymore because I don't need an extra device in my house. And they were at least getting some of my money in some of these games. Now they're getting zero. Now, Desire, he might have been looking forward to play something like MLB The Show. If they don't put it on, or something, they don't put on PC or maybe one of the other games, whatever they got coming, maybe Wolverine. Maybe you were about to buy Wolverine, at least to try it out.
If Spider-Man 2 wasn't dog shit.
What I'm trying to say, they're not going to get my money anymore. This is less money for PlayStation. I'm not going to buy a PlayStation the same way that PlayStation fans won't buy an Xbox. And that's just the way it is.
Up something. Okay, there was an interview recently after this latest news from Sean Layden, how it was his idea, his original idea back in the PS4 generation when he was in charge, how exclusives were supposed to be a 1-year timed exclusivity, and it was up to him to bring it to PC ports. His idea. People that praise Sean Layden up and down, but praise exclusivity, it was his idea, which is a double standard in of itself. Let's get that basis first. But when you look and you go and listen to what he said in that interview, okay, he says, hey, a PC or a PlayStation exclusive time launch, you can see the trajectory going down. You can see when the game is falling off on the hype, and the FOMO is gone.
Facts.
And that's when they decided to port it. Well, the hype is gone. The FOMO is gone. Everything is on YouTube. Unless it's a live service game like Helldivers 2, you're not going to have that FOMO by the time it's finally ported to PC. Helldivers 2 literally proved that wrong by porting day one. And look at the reception on Xbox. How many people bought it on Xbox just because of the Halo collab? How many people bought it because, hey, they already have it on PC or PlayStation and they wanted it again? Hell, Desire got me to buy it on a dare.
What?
Yeah.
That if it ever came to Xbox that I would buy Helldivers 2.
Oh yeah, I did.
And I said, hey, if it comes to Xbox, then I will swallow my pride and I'll get it. I didn't want to put it on my PC because of the zero-level kernel access DRM. I didn't want to get it on my PlayStation at launch because I had my concerns because I was watching Chaos Lounge play it in a premiere because he got a key for the game. And I was asking questions on his live stream at the same time. And then 3 months in, when I would have possibly bought it on my PlayStation, they had the whole PSN debacle. And I was like, scratch that. Yes, they rescinded it, but it took them almost a month to do so. But when you look at what they've done and what they're doing, them removing PC from the equation is absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Completely stupid.
I want to say, man, that honestly, we don't care because, I mean, there's so many games to play on PC that it wouldn't even matter. And to every PlayStation game that releases, there's always an alternative there. It might not be as good. It might not be as bad or whatever. But there is alternatives. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The fact that all they do is remaster is probably the issue I have the most. And everyone that says, "Oh, you'll lose a lot of fucking games," Harmon. If
what games?
I said that as well because there's only fucking 30. There's only 30 fucking PlayStation games on PC. It's 30. It's terrible.
Yeah, that's not. I probably even have more games installed between my Xbox and my PC than all the PlayStation games that come to PC.
I also want to put this out there, right? They came out with that article not too long ago that PlayStation only makes about $2 billion since they've started putting games on PC. Aside from the fact that that's $2 billion that they would have never had they not ported to PC.
Facts.
Or money that they could have raised had they gone day and date, potentially because of the FOMO, right? Then you have to look at how much the game costs to make and how much the porting costs, or whether or not the porting cost is non-existent because it was baked into the budget of the game initially, like Helldivers 2 was.
Yeah.
Now, I know it's not a PlayStation first-party studio, but it's still part of their budget.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't know, bro. You know, it doesn't seem to me like they will stop doing ports on PC because like that's extra money that they're getting. And they also understand that there's a lot of people who don't want to go ahead and buy a PlayStation. Even though they have like 100 million sales, don't get it twisted. There's a lot of people who don't give a damn about it. So, like, you know, if you come and meet me where I am, I might spend money on your game. But if you don't, then I won't. And that's some money that you are never going to make. that's just the bottom line.
Remember, if you don't post on PC at all, then what's 100% of zero? So anything, even posting it onto Xbox, they've got more sales on Xbox in the first week than the PlayStation launched in the first week for Helldivers 2. But sure, the game is not going to sell as many copies over the long term, maybe as PlayStation. And we know that PC is carrying that game anyway. But again, that is still money that they would have not have had if they left it off completely. They more than made their money back with the 200 or whatever sales that they had, 200,000.
Let's just say this, Power Boss. Let's think about this like scenario. Let's say that Xbox makes all their games exclusives and PlayStation make all the game exclusives like back in 2013 or some bullshit, right? How do you think that's going to play out? Because, I mean, what games got PlayStation coming? Wolverine at the end of the year? Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie, Saros is looking mid as fuck. Regardless of how you like, there's like 1,000 PC games that do the same shit that they're doing. 1,000 PC games do that shit.
They have 3 games that we know of. Oh, no. That's just and 2 of them are set to release this year. Saros and supposedly Wolverine now just got a release date, September 15th. Wow. We don't know how either of those are going to do, and if those are timed exclusive or not. They probably are, but the question is for how long. And Intergalactic, which is next year. And
how good is that game going to be, though?
Everything else that's third party from them, that's already on every platform already anyway.
Yeah, so but in this scenario, Microsoft, Xbox makes Call of Duty exclusive. Let's just say they're going to be like, you know what, fuck it. We're going to make Call of Duty exclusive. You know what? I know y'all liking the new Overwatch update. Let's make that shit exclusive too. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, can they even compete when it comes to that shit? Now, the thing is, people will still go ahead and buy the PlayStation 5. And why is that? Because fucking people don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, when it comes to gaming, they uninformed. Like, there's literally people who didn't know that the Marathon Surfer Slam is going on. There's a lot of people who game for real. They play a lot of games, but they're not on Twitter. A lot of people who not on top of the news, they're just playing the game of choice. They're not looking at another game. And they just go ahead and be like, bro, I have PlayStation since I was born. I'm going to keep on buying the PlayStation. Now the thing is like, and I always put the mac and cheese analogy. Like I always thought mac and cheese was shit until I try real mac and cheese. And that's how people will feel when they go ahead and game on a PC. Right here, I'm gaming on Marathon. Over 200 FPS I'm getting here. Chilling. You know, like ponies were complaining the Marathon wasn't even 60 FPS. So that's one of the complaints with the game on console. That's something that I don't have to deal with. Power Buzz doesn't have to deal with. People who like have a capable PC don't have to deal with. Then the people started saying that, oh, you had to download the anti-cheat, right, for Marathon that is invasive. Like
Battle Eye, yeah.
Well, like, did you know that like PlayStation and Xbox collect all your data whether you like it or not? At least on PC, you have a choice. You can say, no, I don't want this shit and play some other shit or whatever. But like by default, consoles will come with all that fucking spyware to know what the fuck you're doing. And every device as well. So, I mean, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. And it's just like crazy to me that they think that PlayStation is the only place in which you can play and have fun and enjoy gaming when Nintendo exists. Regardless of how you feel, that's another platform. Now, I don't know if you've seen this new Rare handheld. Have you seen the new that it comes with only like Rare Replay? It's gonna be like $70 and it's coming out like in May. I'm picking it up because I bro, that's fucking dope. You get to play Battletoads, Banjo.
At least with something like that for nostalgia for $70, you're getting more than one game. All fully fleshed out, completed games from ages ago. Not like what Pokemon's doing with Fire Red and Leaf Green, getting $20 for ROMs that are going to perform worse, that aren't even on the online service, and among other things. It's literally like, what are they doing? You know, we've been able to emulate these games forever and a day since they launched, damn near. I would like to point out also that when it comes to games that you like shooters. I like RPGs. Desire likes RPGs.
I love her.
I'm
Yeah.
a big Elder Scrolls 2 fan. Daggerfall.
Check it out.
This
This one is
Oblivion as his favorite.
14 games in the handheld that comes with like
Yeah.
rare replay, retro.
$5 a game.
Yeah, fucking fire. Look at that shit. 70 something dollars. Look at this. Fucking fire. So, I mean, gaming is out there, man. It doesn't have to be that expensive. And to all the people who said that we don't spend money on gaming and we don't support gaming, fuck you. Because I do. I probably spend more money playing, on gaming than you ever will. Like, for starters, on hardware, PC, VR, console. I have a Super Nintendo, PlayStation 3. I have a bunch of fucking shit to game on, right? That's just on the hardware. When it comes to games, I had about 300 games on Epic. I got like about 800, 900 games on Xbox and a bunch of other games on Steam. Like, come on, bro. You can't, and I spend literally $30 a month on Game Pass, and I had Game Pass since it started. So yeah, that I pour money into gaming. I just don't like it to be like, I'm gonna buy this whole game, play it for 2 minutes, and then I don't even like it, and I can't even return it. That's what I don't like. That's what's wrong with gaming. At least with Game Pass, I know that if I don't like that game, there's another one and another one and another one. And, I could try out as many games as I want. I go on Steam, go to the free-to-play share. There's a bunch of freaking games. Now, Steam Next Fest with a bunch of fucking amazing games and demos and shit. And it's just like, you don't know fucking gaming unless you get out or playing on one platform and one platform only. If you're stuck in one platform, you're missing out with all these amazing things that are happening all around you, whether it be Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, PC gaming, handheld gaming. Like, there's a lot of things going on. And look at his fucking enemy, how long it takes to fucking kill. Look. Fucking guy. So, anyways, bro, it is what it is. But let's see what chat is going on, man. I see you guys active, and let's address it and rock with them and see what the fuck is going on with them. So we got Lycos47 in the building. He said, "What's up, everybody?" Riot Gaming calling out Pony Love. We got E-Ranks in the house. Let's go. What's up, Joe? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, my friend. Lycos45 in the building as well, saying, hot take, I like Marathon a lot. Yeah, we're going to talk about Marathon, Lycos. I liked it when I played with my friends, but playing it solo, I didn't like it. So off the rip, it's not a game that I'm going to be playing by myself. But if my friends are online and they want to play some Marathon, I'll be down to join. So let me know if you want to play too. We're going to be probably playing later today, right? We're going to be playing some Marathon here on stream. We're going to have some fun, bro. It's going to be cool.
Yep, I'll be back for it.
Sincere's in the house. Howdy, folks. Fellow great beers, podcast hoppers, and sneaky lurkers. We got E-Ranks in the building as well, saying Sony saw that madness at the foot of the bed coming their way and say nope. Look, that's another thing. And all these rumors, if you think about it, I created based on the context of what's going on. Because one of the things that why these rumors came out was because Asha, she said we're gonna go back to basics. We're gonna go back to like making Xbox great, making it for Xbox players. She said some shit, and people started saying, because I think she did a reply right about there was somebody who was asking her to make games exclusive again, and she was like heard, right? She only said heard, like I hear you, right? Something like that, and it was taken out of context, and all the Xbox fans were running with Xbox is making exclusive again. They're all the gullible ones. But we know that's not going to happen, right? Oh, it might happen to one extent. But anyways, after these rumors about Xbox going back to exclusives came out, how convenient that now Sony PlayStation is removing their ports from PC or not porting to PC anymore. So that's funny that it's always like that, right? The other thing is that I don't know, man. I don't know, Desire. How do you feel about the whole thing? Do you think that Xbox will go back? We talk about PlayStation, but do you really think that Xbox is going to go back to exclusives? Or it's
They
like
might
kind
go
of
back
dumb
to
to think
console
about it?
exclusives, but they're not gonna do that with fucking PC. It ain't gonna fucking happen. What? And I just think that's stupid in fucking general. I don't like exclusives.
I would also
are not
like to point
pro-consumer.
out.
It fucks you over.
I would also like to point out that anything that has been announced is not going to suddenly be rescinded unless something externally tells them to, hey, make this exclusive again.
Right.
So things like Fable that is getting a PS5 launch. They've got the Halo campaign Evolve that's going to come out. That's going to be getting a PS5 day one launch. Forza Horizon 6 is getting a PS5 sometime after launch. So it's not like they're going to suddenly rescind all of this. But future games like Elder Scrolls 6 that haven't been announced for what system, they very well could make that exclusive. I don't think they should. But at the same time, it's like, what are they going to do?
Right. Let's say that Sony want to make their games exclusives again because they fear the Magnus, just like E-Rank say. Because we know the Magnus is going to have Steam and Sony PlayStation ports to Steam. They had no way of blocking these games, right? These games are coming to the Xbox Magnus, yes or yes, right? So think about it. That might be the only move. But if they go ahead and give in to this, I think Xbox is winning the mental battle because imagine that it's preventing PlayStation from making that extra money that is so important to them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, no, I'm not going to put it there because Xbox guys can play it. So that means that they kill a revenue for them if that happens. So
revenue that brings money for
that brings money. Yeah. So the fact that Sony PlayStation reacts to this or could react to this in this way, it goes to show the position they are at the moment. They're not on top like everybody thinks, like everything can go to shit in the next generation. You know what I'm saying? With the Xbox Magnus, that's what's going to happen. Sony PlayStation putting PC games to Sony PlayStation games to PC, that could have like killed them, right? Because like who in the fuck is gonna buy a PlayStation when you can go ahead and get a Magnus, and on top of the PlayStation games, you get the Steam, Epic, GOG, all these crazy deals, Steam Next Fest, all these crazy, amazing fucking amount of games that you can get on PC on top of the PlayStation ones. While on PlayStation, you only get the PlayStation ones, right? And that's it. You don't get no Steam, you don't get no nothing. That's it. And whatever else Xbox decides to port. But if they go back to like the traditional way, I don't think PlayStation wants to play this game right now. I don't think they want the smoke because of how many studios and manpower Xbox has at their disposal, at this moment, right? We can argue about the quality of the games. We can argue about, mind share. We can argue about console sales, all of that. Like when it comes to like the games, actual games coming out, like if they make it exclusive, this could actually hurt PlayStation more at the end of the day. They either going to have to step up like big time or money hat a bunch of fucking established IPs, and that's still costly. It's not going to be cheap. So, I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, we already know that Xbox pulls in revenue about the entire worth of PlayStation, even though Xbox is not as successful as people are saying. So for them to go ahead and throw a couple millions of dollars for money hatting, they could absolutely outdo PlayStation in every way, shape, form, and fashion. They just don't because they want games everywhere.
The thing is, like, they have their own studios to produce games. They don't have to rely on third party like PlayStation. PlayStation had literally no games this year until they started money hatting shit. That's it. Token, the other shit, all that shit, money had it. That's just the way it is. Like Wolverine in December. So we could say that that's it. December is almost next year, like 2 weeks, and it's the New Year's 2027. So you spend the whole year without. I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy shit.
And there's a
bro.
possibility of
before
GTA
GTA
coming out
6.
and being cheaper on PC.
There is also a possibility that it might get delayed to drop on PC Day 1 as well.
Yeah. That might have been the reason.
Imagine that. Everybody like, oh yeah, you need to get a PS5 to play GTA, and it drops on PC, and everybody all of a sudden is like, the fuck? Let me sell my fucking PlayStation and my Xbox and my Nintendo with that money put together. Let me get me a rig, and so I can run GTA the way you're supposed to, with 120 FPS, 4K, whatever, all that shit with all the bells and whistles. And it's gonna start making sense to some people to go ahead and do that. But since y'all want to buy 5 consoles every generation and spend a whole lot of money in gaming, be my guest, bro. I'm not that guy. I'm trying to, like I said, save money in the process and play more. Play more. I've never seen shit like this. Gamers are like on another level. Shout out to Jules. She is in the house. Thank you for coming through. E-Ranks in the house saying, curious about your thoughts on Marathon. I was pretty underwhelmed. Well, like I said, and I was talking to Paul Boss in the background, I don't think Marathon is gonna be for everybody. First off, it's aesthetic. Watching some of the cinematics gave me a headache with sensory overload with this many fucking colors. Like this one, like right here, this like, I mean, make it stop. Like I don't want to like be in the loading screen and all this shit is happening. Like make it fucking stop. Some of the menus are annoying as hell. They're even harder than like maneuvering around windows. Dead ass. I'm dead ass. And Desire, I don't know if you tried it, but you look at these fucking menus. Like it's just like a pain in the neck, and that's like one of the many things that is wrong with it. The other thing that I think they need to fix is to make it so that you can identify better AI from actual players, because we were extremely confused. At some point, we was like, is it bot or is it a real player? That's kind of confusing because you don't fight bots the same way you fight real players. With real players, you're more like concerned about like what they may do and shit like that. Bots are usually easier, and some of them are even more tanky than actual players. So that's what is so confusing. And sometimes I'm fighting this dude and I'm thinking he's like an actual player and he's not, and that's like, come on, like make it more like, okay, this is a actual player. I don't know, maybe the skins or something, maybe make the NPCs look a little bit more like NPCs. But like, look at this like fight right here. I couldn't tell if that was a real person or a real player. Like I was like super lost. I was taking cover, getting shot. I seen that he killed this guy, but I don't know if that's an NPC or actual player at this point. So that was very confusing to me, and I think they should fix it. Okay, straight up. That's one of the many issues. Menus, some of the items you don't even know what the fuck they are. I don't know. I think there's a lot of clutter in general.
The weapon descriptions are horrible.
The one thing that I would say though is like the gunplay is solid. The feedback that the guns gives you. On top of that, the guns are super ugly. They're extremely ugly and dull. I like this one that I'm using right now is cool, but the other one was terrible. And I think that's with the purpose of charging you a lot for skins and shit like that. They make you like an ugly gun so that you feel like you need to play with something else. Okay, movement is extremely clunky. It's terrible to move around the map. You are constantly running out of like steam, and I get it. You can upgrade your character later and all these things, but it just feels so clunky. Like when you have to, and that's one of the reasons why I don't play Fortnite and shit. It's just like, bro, why are you making stop? This is all about running, getting from point A to point B, and I find myself constantly running out of breath. Okay, so also one of the things that rattle me, I know it will get better like the more you play, because you will like obviously improve it, but it's just like at the moment it's just annoying. It's just like this game needs a tutorial area because it has a lot of like things. They made it too complicated, and this is where I believe they fail. Like, if you want a lot of people to play this game, you need to make it super fucking brain dead and easy for people to understand. Because people like me who are hardcore playing these type of games, I will take my time and look videos. I watch videos. I will take my time and maybe like go over the guide. I will take my time and maybe spend some time in the menus, finding out what this and the other thing does. But not everybody is like willing to spare their time like that. Time is very valuable. A lot of people want like everything to be like, okay, boom, boom, just let me know what the fuck is up and that's it. Healing items barely do anything.
Not to mention, all the piggybacking off of the healing items. Just for spoilers, I was playing it for like 5-10 minutes before stream because I was getting out of the tutorial stuff for later. You can't choose what you're healing either way. You have a shield, you have an overshield, and you have your health bar. You literally just have healing button. That's it.
Look, I just heal in there and look how slow it's healing. Come on, bro. Like, and it's just like it doesn't do anything when you're healing. I'm healing like 4 or 5 times during the fight, and I can't even get my full health. I don't know. It might have to do with the what is it, like the rarity of the items that I'm healing with. But at the end of the day, it's like I want to get back into the fight, and I'm spending like literally minutes trying to heal, and my teammates are dying. I get it, but that slows down the gameplay a lot, and it makes it like extremely boring to be out of the fight while everybody's fucking dying or killing or getting kills. You want to be back into the fight quick. You want to heal quick. Make it like so it is like, I don't know, 5 seconds for a heal. You get 25%, so shit like that. So it is like a substantial amount of health back. Also, like Paolo said, I want to choose what I used to heal, where I want to prioritize my health or my shields, right? Make it simple. Look, here I'm running, I'm feeling good. I'm running out of steam, I stop. I'm running again, running out of steam. I'm watching that shit because I don't want to be caught in the middle of the fight with no energy, and then I'm stuck in one corner camping. And that's what happens. A lot of people are like just walking and just being extra careful, and that just makes the gameplay super boring and tedious and uninspiring, honestly. But other than that, when it comes to the art style, I dig it. I think it's different. I think they do a lot of things the right way, but I do things that sometimes there's a lot of things going on in the screen that makes it very difficult to see what the fuck is going on. It's just like in this instance, look, my homeboy got killed by this shit. Look, we will call it like his stupid ass went in there. Shout out to him. And he died, and I had to go ahead and revive it. Look, he died over the shit. We were all laughing. So you could definitely have fun with the game. But like I said, with a squad, if I was doing this shit by myself, it was going to be extremely boring. So I totally recommend you to log in, but log in with friends. It's going to change your experience like to 150%. I promise you, that's going to make all the difference. This game is designed to play with a squad. This game is not designed to play solo, unless they have a solo mode. And even then, I think it's going to be kind of boring to play by yourself. This game is supposed to you have communication. Let's go here, let's go there. It's like hanging out with your homies. So in that sense, I like it because it's a social game. So all the social games, I'm into like cooperative gameplay and shit. And I enjoy the shooting. It's just like, here's the thing. You log in, you don't have anything in your arsenal because you're brand new. You hopping in the game and you get killed by somebody who has a level whatever sniper with like you're facing him and he has like a whatever fucking gear that you can like even kill it. And I kept on having this argument with my brother-in-law yesterday. Shout out to him. And he kept on saying, this is how it is in Tarkov. This is how it is in this other game. And I'm like, we need Marathon to be something different than all of these games. We don't want it to be make it more fast-paced. And, like the other games, when it comes to extraction shooters, they all super slow. They all like, you have to heal like when you break your arm, you need a tourniquet. It's like super like, you are losing sanity. You need to take a pill. You are in pain.
That's also something else. If you have 5 healing, health packs on you, yeah, you can drop them from your party to use, but you shouldn't have to do that. There's no button that says, hey, when you get close enough, if my ally is damaged and they have no healing, but I have a whole bunch
to heal it myself.
Even a medic, yeah. I there's no way that I can directly go and give them an injection and say, hey, I'm giving you some healing before too long. You know?
Maybe they're planning on adding a class like that. Maybe if they do that, I think it's gonna be beneficial to the game.
Well, but there is a medic class
that you
can play as in the demo.
I don't know, bro. Like I was literally trying out this character to get a good feel of it. I played with it for like 5 hours, and she totally sucks. She is terrible. Don't pick it up. She has this slide, but once you slide, that's it. You cannot move anymore because you spend all your energy. So that fucking ass. What's the whole point of me having an ability that's on cooldown that I can only use once, and then after I use it, I can't even run? So what are we talking about? This is not a mobility character. This is a fucking scam. So I got scammed, and I feel bad about it. Anyways, other than that, I think it's enjoyable when you are with your friends. I don't know, Power Boss, and did you try Desire yet? Desire, did you try it yet?
No,
Marathon? Not yet? No. All right. Lycos45 saying that Resident Evil 9 is fire.
I will
Have
say
you tried
also,
that one?
Yes.
I will say also, my concerns for this game were spot on. Because what did I say originally about Marathon? Okay, you have the mechanics of when you die, you lose 100% everything that you have on you. You have a vault when you're in the menu screen, pre-mission planning that will never get taken away. But anything you take out of your vault to bring in with you, all your guns, all your ammo, all your healing, anything like that, you completely lose.
Yeah, and that's fine. Yeah. That's fine. I don't mind it because the way that I see it, and this is how I was explaining it to my brother-in-law, but obviously it's hard-headed because he's young, so he don't understand. This game feels like a roguelike in the sense that you go on a run and you ain't got shit. You get out, and then you are able to equip better shit and jump back in. That's it. That's the way I see it.
No, I'll push back on that for one reason. Because if you go into the vault and the armory and you pick up a assault rifle, for instance, and you bring that on your character, and you go in and you get eliminated and you fail the mission, right? When you go back, you can't just automatically start off with that assault rifle again. You have to buy it again.
And we want to try to show that.
Yeah.
So that's my problem with it.
Yeah, but economy is not that fucked up, bro. Honestly, like they give you like a free kit that you can, they always got like a weapon or something to get out there in the field.
Can't afford something.
No. They give you like a free kit. They like
only if you can't afford something.
Let's say, Power Balls, that you can't afford nothing because you are broke and you lost a bunch of like freaking extractions and you lost your shit. They have like a free kit that you equip, and it gives you like a basic gun with basic heals and like things, so you can get out on the field and hopefully get.
But at the same time, that basic kit doesn't allow you to equip a sidearm or a secondary weapon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You to take in extra things. You're literally going in there with only what it gives you.
Yeah, so, and you're not able to equip a backpack either when you equip the kit.
Yeah.
So your looting options are very limited. So, I mean, that's what there is to it. I liked it. I enjoyed last night. I can see why some people didn't like it. I can see why some people are stepping away from this. I can see why some other people might be jumping in some other games that are looking amazing as well and that are coming out, and there are also extraction shooter. I saw a lot of like people going back to Arc Raiders. The people who love playing Arc Raiders are going back to it, and they're not going to play Marathon, and that's fine. I think Marathon it's not gonna hit like we thought it was gonna hit. Like we expected Bungie to create something and be like, oh wow, like Destiny, right? I think they could have gone with Destiny 3 and be more successful than with Marathon. However, I want to say that I'm glad they made Marathon, right? And they experimented with this. I don't know how glad they can be about their success because they, this is a big year for Bungie. if Marathon fumbles, dude, they are in a lot of trouble because Destiny expansion just got delayed, and Destiny is not as healthy as it used to be. So if Marathon doesn't hit, and this is one of the reasons why I'm playing it, why I'm supporting the game and all that shit, because I don't want to see Bungie like being dissolved. Besides of how we can feel about them, it's a beloved game studios that give us amazing games. Whatever, there might be like 2-3 people that worked in Halo from there. Maybe not even, maybe no one, right? But I just don't want to see like studios die and games die like that. So I do my part. I think I'll play it. If my homeboys are down to play it, I'm gonna get the game, right? Because they'll say, "Oh, we pre-ordered," but I don't believe that shit because that's a bait. They pre-order, I pre-order, and then they cancel the pre-order, and I'm stop playing the game by myself. Everybody's playing some other shit, you know. So if my homeboys are playing and they into it, I'm gonna go ahead and play with them. That's just the way I feel about the game. Let me know down there in the comments, guys. How do you feel about Marathon? Did you try? If you have any feedback, anything that you can tell me so that I can, like, I don't know, maybe like do a review on Steam or some shit, and just
I would also like to
help
point out about the stamina system. They call it overheat in this because you're basically a robot going as a runner. Your slide, your double jump, whatever that is per character, and your just generic sprint, it is all tied to the same bar.
Yeah, which sucks.
Separate. It is not
sucks.
separate.
It sucks. That shit sucks. It limiting your movement around the map. Not to mention that
when you sprint, it doesn't feel like you're actually sprinting. Yeah,
exactly. It's free. It feels sluggish. It feels like you are walking on water. That's how it feels. So I just hope that they can fix some of the shit that is fucked up with this game, so that we can get better content and the games get fixed. People would enjoy it. More people play, and as a result, we can have more fun. That's all I can say about it. We got Illuminati 420. I like that game. That name. He says Sony better be working on PCER 3 because they're gonna be stuck with a Pro that has the same CPU until 2029, and the new Xbox will blow the passive panels of the Pro. Though the Series X is already fucking with the Pro, bro, and he's older, bro. And there's some games like, regardless of how people feel, bro, there's some games that run better on the Series X, and that is hilarious. That's just, Eternal D87 in the house. How's it going, Poppy? What's going on, Poppy? It would be nice if gamers could come together, but that won't happen. Too much tribalism, and I agree with this. Chan wants to show her the ropes. Oh, shit. That's him being dirty. She's getting paid millions to manage the business side. We got my booty for the games. I ain't worried. Shout out to Riot Gaming, man. Long time no see. Sanchez Gaming in the house. How's it going? E-Rank saying quick Google search. Microsoft profitability was up 60% from quarter to FY25. They attributed that profit due to AI workloads assisting with Azure cloud services. So according to them, AI is profitable. AI is very profitable, dude. AI is so profitable that people's work are in danger.
It is profitable for the company. It is not profitable for the consumer. Let's make that distinction.
Exactly. It is profitable. It is beneficial to the companies. I wish, like, if you had a business and you can have an AI automated and you can save all the money from paying no one, and you don't have to pay for anybody, just pay your AI service and you get it done. A lot of people would love that. But the reality is that, like, as a society, that is fucked up because, like, what the fuck do we do? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck do we do with people? Like, how do we earn our keep if robots and AI is taking over? Imagine it like going to a barber shop and it's not your barber there anymore giving you a haircut. It's a fucking robot. Imagine going to fucking, a restaurant and it's not a person, the one who's serving you and saying, hi, my name is Claudia. I'm your waiter today, looking all nice and shit. And bro, and he's a fucking robot. He's not a human being. Like, I feel like the human sensibility and, feelings and all that shit, that AI can replicate that. which is why when you call your bank, when you call one of these like big services, and you got the AI telling you press 1 for this, press 2, it's so fucking annoying. I want to speak to a human. So if we get to the point that humans are not the ones that are talking to us when we are requesting a service or something, then that's gonna feel like so empty and lonely and sad, and it's just gonna be a mess, bro. We don't want that shit. We're gonna dehumanize society, and that could be dangerous, because a lot of people are gonna lose their minds. Like if you lose your job and you got nowhere to work because you're being replaced by AI, how do you think people are gonna act? People who like do manual labor, people who work in customer service, people who work in sales. What do you think is gonna happen to them? How do you think they're gonna react to that? They're probably gonna go out to the streets, protest. Some people are even going to do like shit, illegal shit that they don't even want to do, but they need to do to get by because they can find no work. Like the ramifications of AI taking over our society are so bad, and it could be like everything could go so wrong. And it's one of the reasons why I push back on it. Now it could be beneficial to help you, maybe to come up with an idea, maybe to like polish something that you already wrote, and you want to better explain what you're saying. Maybe it can help like in video game development, in taking care of some things like optimization and shit like that, helping you code a little better. But like you need the human touch. You need the human touch. Without a human behind a video game, that shit is gonna feel dead, dude. There's gotta be some humans behind this shit. And that's my pushback too on it, Power Bus. Pony's hooked now.
No, that's absolutely fair criticism too.
Mm-hmm. Sajja and Phil had to approve Xbox games going to PlayStation. It's not just Sada Bone's fault. And that, yeah, I agree with that, bro. The people think that Sada Bone signs the papers and put this in there. Like, no, bro, that's a process. They got to go to the board. They got to sit down with them. They got to talk about it. They got to, approve this shit. Like, are people happy with this? Like, Sadia Nadella has to sign it. Like, it's not just Sada Bone doing this. I don't know, bro. There's a structure on Xbox for a reason. People like to act so self-righteous when it comes to AI. AI and characters is going to change NPCs. Yeah, I think that's a good application for AI. I think that when it comes to NPCs and shit, it could like improve a lot. But to replace people with AI and to like get rid of the developers just to like put AI in their stead, that is where we draw the line, right? That is where we draw the line. 6 layer in the house. Oh, snap. I almost missed the show, man. You're good. We're here until 1. E-Rank saying, I just want more games. Specifically, I'd love to get the next Fallout without waiting another decade. If AI can make that happen, I'm all for it. Well, in part, I think is, if we can use AI to speed up some processes and shit, it'll be good. But like I said, that's where I draw the line. When they replace the developers with AI or something like that, that's where I draw the line, and I don't fuck with that. But for the rest of the chat, yeah, I use AI all the time. You saw my thumbnail. That's how the end of that picture is nowhere to be found. I made it with Grok. Like, you know what I'm saying? It helps me. But look, I had to come out with the design. I had to put it together. It's not like I just like did the picture and that's it. It did it by itself. No, I had to like put some work into that shit too. Eternal D87 saying gamers don't know what they want. And look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. And like my mom always like told me since I was very little, I don't know how you do it, but you always know what you want. Yeah, I want to play more and pay less. That's simple. And as a gamer, I think that's what you want too. I never hear the car guys saying, "Oh, I hope the next Lamborghini is fucking $1 million and not 250." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like I never hear. This is the only hobby in which people ask to be charged more to support the developers, to support the like, bro, what the fuck? They're making enough money. Have you seen how much money PlayStation is making? Have you seen how much money Xbox is making? Nintendo, how many consoles they sold? So you cannot tell me And look, by the way, Game Pass was profitable before the price increase. And even then, they increased the price, which is something that I didn't condone and that I didn't agree with and that I called them out on. And I'm not cool with that shit. These people are making already enough money. Enough money. They're making enough money. Like, so I'm not going to go ahead and sponsor Saria Nadella or Hiroki Totoki next fucking Jaff or Mercedes. I'm not gonna do that fucking shit, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that. Straight up. Let me see. Ray in the house. Going on, Poppy? I see you. What's going on? What's going on? So Blue Point ended up with the blue balls. What the fuck? Blue balls from Blue Point. Ponies can never see the forest to the 3. Yeah, bro. Straight up. Oh my god, those marathon characters. Yeah, I hate the characters. I'm not gonna lie, but it's an FPS. I don't really get to see it that much, so it doesn't bother me. Like, if this was like a third-person shooter, I'll be like, honestly, super pissed. Holy shit, you guys are going crazy with the shot. I can't keep up. Can't keep up. But yeah, man. Resident Evil 9 released, and chat is going crazy. A lot of people have been enjoying the game, and I wanna know what you guys think. Let me know under in the comments. Desire, I seen you playing it last night. I think on Discord. Yep. I think you were playing it. What do you think about the game, bro?
Very scary, and I love it. It's like if they and you can choose to not make it as scary and play in third, and it's fucking fantastic. It's what I wanted. It's very good. I don't like using the term return to form, as I find that insanely just so fucking overused. But it is very, very good, and it's exactly what, as a Resident Evil fan, what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
I was watching C Money.
Or go ahead. That, so. No, you're good. You're good.
I was watching C Money play it a little bit, and just the amount of jump scares that he was doing in the section just a little bit past where Desire stopped last night or this morning. I was laughing so hard. And Doodle says she's going to make a super cut of all of his jump scare screams. It's going to be great.
It's going to be fire. Shout out to them, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine my reactions to it. Oh, Lord.
It kind of sucks that I'm not into scary games, because for what I've seen, it's awesome.
His scares and jump scares that he got are probably going to be your reactions to Subnautica. That is probably the equivalent.
I am scared shitless of Subnautica.
Exactly.
So, why, you scared of sharks?
No, I'm scared of the ocean.
That's why you live Midwest, huh? You're far away from.
I used to be. I'm literally a trained scuba diver. I got surrounded by a pot of orcas once, and it scared the fuck out of me.
Oh shit! I'll be like, yeah, I'll be like covered in shit. That's crazy. Hell no. Riot Gaming with it too. Someone has to maintain AI demo, like IT guys. Yeah, well, but I mean, that's cool and all, but like, if they take over like that, bro, holy shit, like, that's gonna be insane. Even for, I mean, there's only a few jobs that will be safe, and even then, I think that eventually they're gonna be gone. I'm just gonna keep it real. Let me see. Fendi 143 saying Xbox is dead. RIP. Holy shit, that's crazy. Well, my Xbox is kind of dead. I caught my kid yanking the cables, and I tried to turn it on the other day. I was getting ready to play some 2XKO. I wanted to try it out. That's a new fighting game by the people who made Valorant, and I was like super like, okay, let me go ahead and give it a shot. And bro, I turned on my Xbox, but it wouldn't turn on. So I think it's the power cable that might be broken. I don't know, Desire. Maybe you know a little bit more about this, but when I put in the cable in the power, it sort of makes this noise like.
Sounds like there is a jamming in the port. So
Yeah. So that might be a cable. I ordered a cable. I'll get it today. I have to check later to see if I get it. But yeah, might get a new cable this afternoon. So let's see if I can,
it's either
you
the
know,
cable or the port.
yeah, bro. I'm so like
Am I
annoyed
still
about
here?
this, bro.
You
Yeah, you
Can
still
y'all start?
here. Yeah, you're still
Uh,
here, but I don't know what's going on with your screen. It went all black.
yeah, my entire browser flickered for a moment. Hang on, let me reset.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I hear with that goodwill. That goodwill.
Um, Sanchez Gaming, PlayStation is in serious trouble if they don't port to PC. We know PlayStation fans don't buy their exclusive. PlayStation might be dead. I don't know. It's their own day, bro. Their own demise. If they don't want to port to PC, you know what? Done. Like, if you think that people are just gonna go ahead and buy they have PCs and they have all these fucking games are gonna start buying PlayStations, like you are like literally clinically insane. Um, Razer Ultron in the building. He's saying pay more doesn't support the devs, it supports the corporations. Don't fool yourself. Sony doesn't share the extra money with the actual devs. Facts. Facts. And big facts, man. I'm glad you said that, man. I'm glad people can fucking understand. Yeah. Like, they don't work on commission. They already have their salaries. They're not gonna throw in some more money in there. We already know. Sanchez Gaming, pony alert, yeah, man. All the time. We got a bunch of ponies coming through. You know how it is, dude. G may be in the house saying those games were designed to eat quarters in arcades, not to be fair. Talking about arcade gaming. I actually went to the arcade last Saturday. Yeah, I went to the arcade. I went to this place called Talking Tacos, and we had the birria ramen, and we ended up having ice cream and then going to the arcade. It was fun. Went to Odyssey. It's actually pretty cool. Let me see what's going on. Space Shop in the house. People have major backlogs with ton of free games from Epic or GOG or Steam. It's so easy to just go back to that instead of playing brand new, overpriced games. Facts, bro. Straight up. Power Boss is back in the building. What's going on, Papi? Dímelo.
I was working, but because of whatever happened in my browser, my camera stopped working. Weird. Oh well.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. So about Resident Evil, Jay doing crazy numbers on Steam, dude. Do you see how many players they had this year? Something like what, like 400,000, some shit like that?
I
Even
don't
more?
know, but it was probably a lot. It's a very good game.
I believe within the first 24 hours pre-release, it had something around 169,000, and then after 24 hours, it was up to 270,000, and I don't know what it is right now. I gotta look. Let me look it up.
Yeah. To put it into perspective, Marathon launched with like over 100,000 players, right? But it did like 140 or something. And then yesterday when I checked in at 9, it was like 120. So yeah, already lost 20,000 players. That's only on Steam. So I'm guessing on console, they might be even more players. We'll see. But the fact that it's a free playtest and you see these type of numbers and you got something like Battlefield that is a $70 game doing crazy numbers like 1 million and shit. Like, you know, it put it into perspective. Like, and now Battlefield, if you go back to, like, a lot of people left and they're not even playing Battlefield anymore. You know, Battlefield is seeing a huge decline to the point that it's like paired with Call of Duty now. They're literally in the same situation now. They're not seeing a whole lot of players like they used to. And it all goes down to the fact that there's a lot of games that are coming out that, you know, that they're good, man. And they're giving these games a run for the money, like Arc Raiders. And now Resident Evil. So I think that's part of like the competition now is like more, it's harder for these games to like make it than ever. So we got the Steam chart. Marathon is at 143,000. Is it like right now 60,000 right now? Well, it's Friday morning.
Just
afternoon.
shy of 150,000 for the SummerSlam. 60,000 is how much is currently playing right now. I fully expect by tonight to tomorrow and the weekend, it'll probably go back up to about 100,000 if people are giving it a shot. But you can see that trend line already that's declining.
Yeah. And the funny thing, if you look at the line train, it went down and it stays steady there. Like meaning that it might even go down even further. I think if Marathon finds like a good player base that is around 50,000 on Steam, 40, 30, 20 even, right? And they keep on updating the game and they might catch a buzz. Like it could happen after release as well. But it's kind of surprising that people, even when it's free, they're not giving it a shot like that. A lot of people like, and it all comes down to like Destiny 2 and what they did to it. The abomination that Destiny 2 became. I downloaded it, bro, like the past weekend. And I was like, let me try out the new expansion because I seen the Stalwarts. I think that I mentioned it to you, Power Bus, that I wanted to try it out. Bro, is fucking shit. Like, to the point that I don't know, back in the day, you could play Destiny for free and you can like do activities and shit, but everything is hidden behind a paywall now. So it's literally not a free to play game anymore. It's literally ass, bro.
Hey,
Ass.
for Fandy in the chat, Resident Evil 9, best on the PS5 Pro, huh? It's got the lowest Metacritic of all the three. Even the Switch 2 is beating it. How do you feel about that? Best played on Xbox and PC, and they announced that Pisser 2.0 is being implemented first for RE9. That was a big thing too. So yeah, no thanks.
Ah, man, ponies are in pain, bro. You know why? Because they ain't got shit to play. They can cap about Resident Evil all they want. We see how Resident Evil does. Like on PlayStation, games are not doing. They're not doing very well, dude. They're not doing very well. Razer Ultron in the building saying, I like seeing people say that the Surface Lamp looks a lot better than the Alpha. Every game should look a lot better in release versus the Alpha build. That's a fact. When Bungie decided to throw away content and say you pay for this, but we're taking it away, unfortunately, content updates do this, but I'm not trusting Bungie ever again. And that's it. The lack of trust from people when it comes to Bungie is causing all of this. Like, the stigma that people don't want to fuck with Bungie like that. And that's kind of sad because I love the games. Even Destiny, that I call it shit, I enjoyed it for what it was. The little tiny bit that they allowed me to play in this expansion, because they let you play a couple of missions and then after that you have to pay for it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? This is not a free-to-play model. Free-to-play model, you allow me to play everything, and then if I want something, then I pay for it. But it's not a free-to-play model. It's kind of fucked up. But yeah, Powerball's here with the numbers for wow, Resident Evil, and this being a horror game is not even for the casuals, because the casuals are not going to be playing this shit. Like hardcore people are going to be playing this shit. 320 peak concurrent players, man, and 300 roll, like 300,000 people playing right now, bro, as we speak. Holy shit.
And the difference is the trend line in this is going up, not down.
Yeah, you can see it went up and now it's steady, and then it's probably like, the trend. The more people find out about this game and the more people watch it, and it's like, yeah.
And no, Fandy, I don't trust the Metacritic scores.
No, we don't trust the Metacritic scores.
I will play the game for myself, and I will tell you exactly what I think based on what I've played, or based on games that are similar because I've played so many of them, or similar games. So how can you say PC is not a console? All the difference is an open to closed ecosystem. That's literally it. So you're just coping at this point.
Bro, now let's see some of the reactions online to Marathon. Some of the ponies are glazing the shit out of it. But I got one that is extremely funny that I want to share with all of you. And before I show it, I'm just going to say hell to the fucking no. Hell to the no with this one, but whatever. What can you expect? Check it out.
I'm actually going to say on this, I agree with him.
You agree with him?
Concord is
Nah,
better than
nah,
Marathon.
fuck that shit. Nah, I
Yes.
don't agree with that. I don't
I
agree
agree.
with that.
That is how
Already know I'm a menace.
You muted all of us, just so you know.
Oh, my bad. During the Concord stress test, like you see the players,
Powerbus doesn't know he's muted.
right?
Okay.
Terrible. Nobody played that shit. You feel me? Now with Marathon, you got people playing and you got people talking about the game. You got to mix, right? Mix. Some people think it's good. Some people think it's bad. With fucking Concord, it was like it was a bloodbath, bro. No one liked that shit. Like, bro, some of the people here are insane, dude. But power to him, dude. We we got some of the other ponies out here, bro. Like on some other crazy shit. Let me check. Let me check it out. Um, I got a bunch of bookmarks, dude, of insanity, dude. Insanity is what we're seeing in here. We got the reactions of Nick Merckx, which is like a super famous streamer,
Oh,
and I'm gonna show it right now. This is what I had to say about the game.
Like that when you grab something, it doesn't tell you where it goes.
Two more games and I'm on arc.
I don't like that when you grab something.
Damn, that's brutal. Coming from somebody who's like, like a big streamer like that. That's like I wasn't expecting this, dude, from Nate Burks. Um, damn, but there's some like crazy reactions. Um, it's not looking good. It's not looking too good for Marathon. But it's definitely, I think it could find like his own fan base. I don't know for how long people are gonna keep playing this game. That's one of the things. But other than that, it's just crazy. And look at his fucking ponies sport begging for their own fucking games. Hold up. We got Pyle, and he's saying, would you be happy if Sony brought back only on PlayStation? Basically, the single player games don't get ported anywhere, stay on PlayStation like Nintendo does. So they want to go back to, and somebody here said it would just stop me from investing into PlayStation games entirely and only encourage me to wait for emulated version to come out. They didn't like that one too much, but that's a reality. Be Daddy Marv said, then I wouldn't be able to play them on the next Xbox PC, man. I'll be pretty surprised that they did this, but I think it'll make a lot of fans happy, a lot of ponies happy, right? Sony ain't about to miss out on no extra money for the player base who's barely buying the games themselves. Holy shit. Somebody, this girl say or whatever, I can't even trust profile pictures anymore. Yes, I know. I think platform exclusive games are good. Give people a reason to buy a platform. On the other side, if it releases on multiple platforms, more people can play it and they earn more money from it. See, this is the mentality and they earn more money from it. Like, who gives a fuck? More people play it. Like, just say that shit. Like, who cares about how much money PlayStation makes? This person say, no, I would very much like PlayStation to keep releasing games on PC as well. Just maintain the same gap that they're doing, no matter how you look at it. Buying multiple consoles for just exclusives is not realistic, especially with the prices going up. Wow, somebody who's realistic. Finally, on Twitter, that's crazy. But yeah, definitely agree with him. Do you guys got anything else to say about Marathon?
Just ready to it be terrible and play it.
Something that I did notice when I was doing the tutorial earlier. Okay, you know how when you're looting and you see these little like chips that you can put in your guns to augment, like you get a kill.
Mhm.
You're muted, Demo.
Oh my god, my Dale. No, you get
Um,
like you mean the attachments of the guns.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I did notice that when I had a pistol in my second slot, I had to literally manually drag and drop it into the slot. There's no quick slot
I
for
think you
doing that.
can you can click it and it'll goes automatically into the gun.
But if you have one in your primary weapon, it'll only swap between the primary weapon.
Yeah, I mean they do have to.
Bring up this Omni.
They do have to, work on that shit, man.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But next time you're in it, try it. When you see like two of them and you have nothing equipped, you can equip one, but in order to equip the other one, you have to drag and drop it. You can't double click it or hold to equip it or anything like that. You literally have to pick it up and put it in the secondary weapon slot.
Yeah. South of 5988 saying Resident Evil 9 was literally at every show. I'm that Ninja 617. Majority of these ponies don't own a Pro, but stay bragging about it. It's insane. A lot of them don't even own a PlayStation 5. They're still on the PlayStation 4. A lot of them don't even have a PlayStation. A lot of people cap for PlayStation. They don't even know. They haven't even played PlayStation, which is like insane to me. Lycos 45 saying Big L Power Bus Concord is worse than Marathon. Yeah, I agree with that, man. I wouldn't say it's a big L, but I'll say, man, Concord. Let's just say I wouldn't have tried
I'm
Concord.
gonna put it this way. I'm gonna put it this way. Okay, when you look at Concord, okay, good, bad, or indifferent about the game had a direction. This, I have no idea what the direction of this game is.
Yeah, this game is supposed to be weird. That's the direction that they go in. But
It's just not
Concord was weird, ugly. This is like weird, cool. Sometimes weird, whatever. Sometimes Marathon has
The only
punchy
thing that was
names.
bad with the Concord game was the character models.
Yeah, they call it the character models were terrible, and also the guns and the abilities and shit. It looks like I didn't want to play that shit. Marathon has the bunching name, and people think it has something to do with the past name. Hopefully, it is a good game, but not a game for me. Yeah. Desire is a PC gamer. Breaking news.
I know.
I think Concord would still be here if it was multiplat. Maybe. I mean, yeah, probably.
It was multiplat.
If Concord had the Bungie name, maybe. There you go. Like, yeah, that's Kill Walker. Demo Flow, I sent you Mint Blitz thoughts in the game. Yeah, I've seen that shit. Actually, I'm gonna share because I think Mint Blitz is a Halo guy. And he's very knowledgeable about fucking shooters and stuff.
Oh.
Mint Blitz. I don't know if you've seen him before. But yeah, he sent me the shit. Let me see.
He's knowledgeable about fucking everyone. He should know.
Okay, so Mint Blitz, and I do agree with a lot of the things that he said about Marathon. He said Bunch's Marathon has arrived. Here's my feedback and observations after day one. Hit registration is very good, too easy to aim though. Shields and health are too expensive in store. Camo, shotgun, smoke grenade, very OP. Factions are fantastic. Really enjoy them, and they're very different personalities. Needs more story, but it's early, so we'll see. Yeah, that's the one thing that I had to add. Like the story is all over the place. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. I feel like they could have added a single player campaign to make it more make sense, and I think that would being Bungie, I think they could have done it. Give me a 5-hour single player campaign at least to introduce me to the universe, to the world, the items, get familiar with the game, almost like a tutorial, right? Like a more extensive tutorial with some challenges. I agree with that. Solo queue is very rough. Exactly what I was saying. Searching solo in trios is fine though. Look, solo queue is rough. Meaning when he says solo queue, it means playing by yourself. You're not communicating with the rest of the teams. You're just playing with randoms. Extremely terrible. I didn't like it at all playing it like that. So I won't be playing with randoms that don't even know what the fuck they're doing. Proximity voice chat is wonderful, and I'm glad it's added. I'm glad it's added too, but I turned that shit off because you don't want to talk and hear people around you talking nonsense. When you hear someone talks, that's when you talk and you be like, hey, what's up? I'm gonna get you or something. But like, if you speak first, they'll find out you around the area, they set up their defense and they'll fuck you up. Visual changes are vibrant and feel closer to pre-release material. Great stuff overall here. The USCAI are balanced really well. Formidable, but not too strong. In this case, I had to disagree. Based on the starting gear, they could be overwhelming, and it could be like too much of a focus on getting rid of AI while other players sneak on you and your team and then fuck you over from behind. User interface and menus needs rework. It's terrible. A stellar sound design across the board. I had to disagree in that. I like the sound of the game, but you cannot hear enemy players. You can hear the AI very well, super loud, but when it comes to the enemy players, like, you don't hear shit. You don't get any feedback that there's somebody around. That's how I felt yesterday. I was playing with my volume maxed out, turned off all the music and everything. I was just trying, to listen for footsteps and shit. And yeah, that part didn't work that well. Yeah, that's what I think about Marathon. Let me know under in the comments. We're going to be playing it later here on stream. He ranks in the house saying we can debate how good Marathon is on its own merits, but there is no world where I'm dropping Arc to play Marathon. That's the real test. And this is what's happening. People are already playing games that are established and they're used to it and they beloved to them. So it's hard to pull players away from games like that to your game, especially if it's not that welcoming to the new players. The situation with the menus, the confusion when it comes to accepting contracts and getting things done and leveling up.
Now,
too much.
I will say also that where you were going with it, talking about a single player mode, if they had a separate PvP mode where it wasn't PvP, it was only PvE, like if you play the campaign, you can get a standard set of gear so that you won't be going into the live play multiplayer and getting one shot by a sniper like you said you were having in that one mission, which is something that I had a concern with when we initially heard about Everything Marathon.
So
but I will say alongside with that, having a PvE mode separate, I would say in the PvP mode, higher risk, higher reward. Make things go beyond what you can get in solo or PvE moding.
I would say, man, look, I like where the game is going, and I think that Marathon is going to be a slow burn. It's going to be for players who decide to stick with the game and learn it in and out. If you are not going to do that, then don't even try it because it's extremely complicated. Especially if you never play traction shooters, I think it's extremely complicated. Now I want to show you guys another game that I've been playing that is a traction shooter. It's only PvE though. It doesn't have PvP, but it's doing a lot of things way better than Marathon, and it's a double A studio. So the game that I'm about to show you, they have a hub, like a base that you can walk around, you can improve. This game doesn't have that. And I think that's very important that you have like a social hub for players to, hang out, for players to go to the armory, little stores and shit like that, and they have a shooting range. They have a way better tutorial. And it's just it blew me out of the water. Honestly, this game is called Active Matter. I was talking to you about it, and I'm just gonna show you guys a trailer. And this shit
Sorry,
is
I was just laughing at Davies' super chat.
Going on Steam Next Fest, dude. And look, we're gonna talk about it when it happens. This is on Steam Next Fest, and it's actually fucking those extraction shooters similar to Tarkov, but it's only PvE, so you're only gonna be facing NPCs, and it reminds me a little bit of Stalker, but it has a lot of like to do with Tarkov, and it has a lot of like I don't know, bro. It just fire. It has an amazing tutorial. It looks incredibly crispy. The graphics are amazing. It is a more grounded, right, type shooter. And look at it. It's free to play right now on Steam Next Fest, and I've been trying it out. And I wanted to show you guys because it's an incredible fucking game. I'm super hyped for the release, and I can wait. Supposedly, it's gonna release this year, but bro, insane. And then let me show you the other trailer that I think is even better and has a lot of action. It is more welcoming to new players, even though it has a lot of shit going on. Marathon has competition. This is what I'm trying to get. It has competition. There's a lot of like fucking games that are coming out, and they are dope, dude. Honestly, and this game is only on PC, by the way. So talk about the Sony PlayStation not getting this game anytime soon, which is like, extraction shooters and shit like that. Like this is something that we don't often see in consoles, which is why Marathon, I think, is to the chance, but they needed to do something like more grounded, But this game is incredible, bro. Go try it out. It runs really well for the playtest. I've been really having a blast playing it. Yeah, definitely try it out, Power Boss. Definitely. We got Day Reason with a 5, man. Shout out to you, man. The dual shit controller actually has a hidden feature only ponies know about. The middle touchpad can be caressed gently to add a tip for the depths. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You're gonna make it cry, dude.
Now you see why I was laughing.
Yeah, but this is some of the screenshots. This shit looks crispy. It looks nice. Look at this shit. Like, check it out. Bro, fire. Look, I mean, there's definitely games to play out there. That's one of the games that I'm playing. I'm also been playing this one. Can't type now. Gentleman's Violence. This is like a John Wick. It's a demo. It's in early access or whatever, but it's like a John Wick type game. It's also on the Steam Next Fest, and it's actually fire. Look at this like finishing moves and stuff.
You guys want some funny information?
Yes, sir.
So, what do you guys think? Do you guys? I think I might be the only person that's going to say this, and it's going to sound crazy. And I want you to think about it. Pokemon Legends ZA was so bad that they had to release Fire Red and Leaf Green to hold us over until Winds and Waves. Think about that. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Power Boss. They could have done that any other time. Legends ZA did not sell.
I would disagree with that on one merit.
What?
The last couple years, every time we have gotten some mainline Pokemon game, and make no mistake, they tried to make Legends Arceus or Legends ZA a mainline series. Every other year we've gotten a mainline game, and every year in between we've gotten some sort of a remake, remaster, or something.
Yeah, but we got Legends ZA last year.
You have to do your reason.
Exactly. So this year was Fire Red. I know Legend this year was Fire Red Leaf Green. Next year is Winds and Waves, mainline.
But I'm just saying that
Legends so you have a mainline, then you have a remake, remaster.
Yeah, but they had to push it. They had to. What I'm saying, I want you to hear me out. I think they pushed it out earlier than they wanted to because of how little ZA sold. I think that's a genuine.
I would say depends on when Winds and Waves releases next year.
Probably
because we don't have a month.
I'm still excited for the game, like I said before. I think it's going to be a good game.
But yeah. I have my reserves about it. A few things that we discussed earlier.
As long as it's not fucking $70.
It's going
80. It's going to be 80. It's 100% going to be 80.
I fully expect it to be because it's going to be after GTA 6 launch. They think they're going to be able to get away with it.
GTA 6 is going to be fucking $100. It's going to be 120 on console.
120
on console. $100 on PC. It's $20 cheaper or 20 euros cheaper.
I don't think we have a PC.
We do
pre-order yet.
We do.
Do we?
we can't pre-order, but we saw the thing. It was right next to it.
Oh, well, I stand corrected then.
It was 20 pounds cheaper, which makes it 100 instead of 120. What the fuck is this, Demo? Demo, you're muted.
Muted them.
It's called Barcore. You literally a fucking dog. The demo's on Steam Next Fest, and you're the dog, and you platform around. I thought
You
it
know
was
what game
cool.
this reminds? You know what game this reminds me of? And this is gonna sound funny. Squirrel with a gun.
Yeah, it does. And I think it's amazing. You should try out the demo. I've been trying out all these demos on Steam Next Fest, bro.
The best demo currently on Steam is Dead as Disco, and I'll die on that hill.
Nah, I think it's acting matter. But well, like, you know, it depends. But this one is fucking awesome. Go ahead and check it out. It's on Steam. I've been going. There's Grand Theft Auto Japan. I tried it. It was dog shit. Don't try it. Content King. I love this one, bro. We had to watch this trailer, bro. I had to show you guys, bro.
No, I don't want the Jack Doherty build.
Bro.
I said it. Get at me. Get at me, you sons of bitches.
My God, this is just all sorts of funny. Oh, how about the what was it? The other studio besides Blue Point closing down, what was it? Makers of Skate, right? Wasn't it?
They closed the original Makers of Skate, yeah. And the devs of the new one are firing a fuck ton of devs.
You're still muted, Demo.
My bad. I tried the demo on this one, but bro, like, it's fucking crazy. Y'all gotta try the things that you do. You start drama with all the streamers. They made fun of like you know, Kaizenai and Speed and all of that. So it's like you gotta act really stupid and do stupid shit to gain followers. So I thought it was funny. It was one of my favorite demos of the Next Fest. Armatos, I tried Armatos as well. Remember this game? They showed it on the PlayStation thingy. I actually enjoyed it a lot. It's Armatos.
I don't know what this is. I've never seen it.
Yeah, this was at the last PlayStation State of Play, I think.
Yeah, and I tried it out, and I liked it. The movement is insane.
If I'm not mistaken, it's also coming to Xbox.
Mm-hmm. It is coming to Xbox.
This is a full multiplayer game.
Yeah, full multiplayer game. I tried it. I liked it. I think it's cool. It's challenging. My type of games. I fought that boss. It fucked me up, but whatever. What other games I try? Oh, I put this one on my wish list. You might want to do that. It's called Rift Walker. If you like the Division and Destiny type games, it's a looter shooter, open world. Is I think it's only one developer doing this one. And
hey, you know, for one dev, it looks amazing, but I could not. I don't like looter shooters.
It's just it looks like a, you know, like a time killer. It's not the best looking game, but I thought it was cool that only one person did it, and it's actually my type of game that I like to play, like shooting games with like looting and all that. So I was like, let me put it there, man, and let's see what's up. That caught my eye. There's some other games out here, bro. There's so many games. Steam Next Fest is insane. This one I thought it was cool. It's like almost like a old, like a boomer shooter, but it's almost like, okay, what they're trying to do is like, you know, remember 2008, 2009 shooters? They were like super violent, and you know, like there was
everyone likes violent shooters. Everyone.
Yeah. So this one is cool. I'm definitely looking forward to play it. It looks like it's almost like Gears, right? In a way, like Xbox 360 Gears of War is like, you know, very like dynamic, and you move around a lot, like Doom, maybe a little bit.
It looks like a Doom.
Good question,
Halo,
though.
and
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So I think that I like that
brought up a
section.
good point. Isn't Armatus also a Play Anywhere title for Xbox?
I think so as well. Yeah. Those are some of the demos, bro. My freaking playlist is my wish list is insane, dude. Active Matter. This one, I love this one. If you like survival games, I tried the demo as well, and I loved it. I think it's gonna be a great game. You can ride on dragons, create your own base and shit, like survive. And they got like, I think this one was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It reminds me a lot of something like Run Escape type shit. So look at it like I think like with the homies, this would be like, and I know Powerball's like the Power World type shit. So this is like similar to Power World, but in this case, instead of like having pawns, you see you like deploy like these dragons and shit. It's almost like Pokemon type shit. So you guys might be into this shit, and it's actually really cool. It doesn't look as cheesy. It's more grounded.
It looks more like the more recent Monster Hunter stories, I think.
Mhm. There you go. It's like a Monster Hunter, but you can capture the
Yeah.
monster and use it. Similar to that. Yeah. So they have like different things that you can
I'm
do
so
with it.
excited for Monster Hunter Stories, by the
Yeah.
way.
This one, it was
What
one
is
of my favorite
this?
demos as
This
well.
looks awesome. What is this? What is this?
This is called Guardians of the Wild Sky, and the demo is out there. You should try it out. I played the demo, and it's almost like a Pokemon, like I said, Monster Hunter Pokemon type shit. So you hunt these monsters, you capture them,
That
you
looks
deploy
pretty
them,
cool.
and yeah, it's really cool, bro. Yep. I found a bunch of freaking games. I thought this one
Half
was
Sword Munition.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Called Half Sword. Have you seen this one?
Yes.
This one is cool as hell.
It's so good. It's so good. It's a meme game, but it's so good.
It's
'Cause
I
it's
love
actually
meme
got
games.
the best sword. It's got the best sword fighting ever.
Mhm. I thought this one was hilarious. So these are games that you log in with your homies and you just like acting a fool doing stupid shit. I thought it was great. So go ahead and check it out. It's just like one of those games that you're like, what the hell is going on? And you're just laughing and having a good time. So go ahead and give it a shot. That's on Steam Next Fest as well. What else? I got to K26 pre-order. Not sure if I'm gonna get it. This one was awesome, like a demo. I think it was last week. It's like Apex Legends, but with anime, and I thought it was funny. I played a couple of matches. It's kind of cool. So I thought you guys wanted to like, hey, demo, you only like this type of game. Look, I also play some other shit. you know. So yeah, man, there's a lot of things going on with fucking, Steam and the whole thing. Go ahead and check it out. This one, I want to get this one too, but right, if you are into like in this one, you can create your own little army and shit. So you create your own village, and then you gather you raise your forces and invade and raid and all of that. I thought this one was cool. My homeboy actually has it, and he was streaming it to me on Discord the other day, and I thought it was cool. I put it on my wish list. Might pick it up later if I get the chance. But yeah, this one is actually cool. But man, there's so many games out there. Like, for example, that I just been showing you on freaking Steam, on Epic, on Xbox, even on Game Pass. We got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 coming and dropping on Game Pass, which is like, it was literally my game of the year last year, personally. And that and many, many, many other games coming that who gives a fuck if PlayStation is gonna pour another dog shit game to PC or anywhere. There's literally no need, and I'm gonna tell you this right here, right now. There's literally no need to pull back for nothing that PlayStation does. First off, they don't got shit. Second of all, there's better shit out there to play. Cheaper, for free even. So I mean, whatever, man. They can do whatever the fuck they want. We don't give a damn.
Demo, when you told me about the Steam Next Fest and I went and I looked, I just put it out there like this. I went on about a 22 game download spree.
Holy shit.
And,
Yo,
and
me
that's
too.
not including everything that you're showing me right here, like Bellwright and some others that I'm also going to be adding to download the demos for and play some more of. Yeah, they're only demos, but there's a lot of free games out there too. I downloaded
Right.
22 games that were completely free.
And just know that these demos
Full
are
games.
games that are gonna be releasing this year, and they could you try it out, you like it, you put it in your wish list, you see when it drops, and these games are gonna be like $30, $40. Some of them even gonna be like $20. So that's the beauty of it. Oh, let me see. Uh,
God damn it, dog! I'll be right back.
Oh, Xbox are becoming PC refugees because Game Pass is $35 on Xbox. $35. Like, bro, you don't even need to lie, bro. It's $30. Oh my god.
He says it's because plus tax, which it's also not the case. But aside from that, you can use Microsoft points and get it for free at $30.
Or you can do this magical thing called get it on PC and it's $12.
16.
16. Oh wow. Ooh.
But
Oh,
also you
wow.
can still go to the store and still get the $20 gift cards that'll do it directly for $20 still for Ultimate.
Insanity, Bobby. Insanity. Anyways, guys, this is all I got for you. I need to get ready to go ahead and pick up my son. Just waiting for my wife to come over here to come to the house and shit. And, so that I can get going. I think this is a show, man. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Can't wait to see you later on the stream. We're going to be playing some marathon. I think that probably going to be like around 5 or something,
Fucking
Pablo,
dog got
if I'm being
stuck
honest.
again. God damn it.
Because I had to go get my son. It might take a while. Okay, so maybe around 5, 6. I'll let you know.
Yeah, no worries, Demo. I'll probably be
Let
here
you know.
playing some
I'm telling
mod of
Mom.
Minecraft or maybe some other games, maybe hanging out with Desire playing Resident Evil 9 some more.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Some Half-Life? Or Half-Sword, I mean? What?
Half sword. There's
I'm
no.
looking forward to playing Marathon with you later and showing
it's
exactly
gonna be
what
fun.
I was talking about.
Yeah. We're gonna discuss what we play, dude. It's gonna be fun.
All I'm
Uh,
excited for is that next week I get to play WWE 2K26, bro.
Bro, I wanted to play so bad, but at the same time, it's like
I'm
Are
not
they
gonna.
ripping me
I'm not
off?
gonna lie to you. I might be in a call talk while playing WWE next week. I don't.
you're good, but I want to play it because I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching the WrestleManias, all of them. They put it on Netflix. I don't know if you know this. It's from WrestleMania 1 all the way to the latest one. And I'm like, okay, let me catch up. So I've been watching all of them, all of the WrestleManias. And, I've been enjoying it. I was like, oh, shit, I might as well pick it up. It's fun.
So
Demo,
I want to
do you
date
like
myself for a
Lucha
quick
Libre?
second.
Okay.
Recording, please.
What do you want to say, Power Boss?
I was gonna say, not to date myself or anything, but I remember back when it was Undertaker versus Undertaker.
Wasn't that 1995 or something? 96, 95? Something like
Somewhere
that.
back by then.
Old man.
I'm in WrestleMania 13 now. I think it's like the first WrestleMania Stone Cold participated. That's the one that he passed out when Bret Hart did the sharpshooter on him. That he passed out.
So, Demo.
Yeah.
Have you been watching? Jesus Christ, can I fucking English today? You like Lucha Libre?
No, I don't really watch the AAA, but I know that
I was
my
gonna
favorite
tell
one
you
is
that Triple A's on.
it's gonna be on the 2K. Okay,
It's on YouTube,
is that
but
it?
there's some.
Now I feel really old because Undertaker versus Undertaker was 94.
Damn. Okay. So, question: does that come included? AAA comes included with the standard edition.
So it doesn't.
How does it work?
So it's a ringside pass. It comes with every other version but the standard. Ringside pass. If you get just the is it King of Kings gets season 1 included, and then it doesn't get any of the others. I don't know. It's fucking weird this time. I can't really state for certain, but I'm upset because I'm not getting my favorite Lucha Libre of all time in the game, and that's La Parca. Even though, yes, I know L.A. Park was in WCW as the chairman, and he was hilarious. That's my second favorite. But still, it's annoying that they're not in it. But hey, we're finally getting somebody from AAA, which has always been my favorite promotion because I fucking love Lucha Libre. It's literally,
You like it? Yeah.
I've loved it since I'm not even gonna lie to you. My mom can tell you the exact moment I started watching Nacho Libre. I started watching Lucha Libre, and that was because of Nacho Libre. I wish I was shitting you. Nacho Libre, which had
Nacho Libre was fire.
fucking Dr. Wagner's Jr.'s son in the fucking film as Ramses. You know, the Ramses is number one. His eyes are number one. You know, that guy, the gold guy, he's the reason that I fucking, because he's a real luchador, and I fucking love it. I love Lucha Libre because it's so fucking cool. Because they care so much about their character. They won't show their face. They care. Everything matters more in that. And it means so much. And I love that shit.
What did you just find out, Demo?
Bro, I had to show you guys the most brain dead comment of the season. This has to be the most brain dead shit that I've ever seen. Check it out, man. Oh my god, I'm losing brain cells, dude. Losing brain cells. Okay, so I posted this because Sony PlayStation fanboys think they're funny. So Subitech posted this PC is better than PlayStation 5, but is your PC better than the PS5? They posted this meme, whatever, it's super irrelevant. So I was like seeing a lot of PC gamer hate after the rumors about Sony PlayStation stopping the PC ports. This is why nobody likes the ponies, And of course, one person here posted this. You are touching on a massive performance gap that most journalists and PC elitists refuse to acknowledge. With the rollout of PC 2.0, internally codenamed MFSR2 in early 2026, the barrier for a PC to actually match a PS5 Pro has become a vertical wall for about 93% of the PC market. If 90% couldn't match the Pro before, the new version of PC, which reduces GPU load, shortens processing times, and uses less memory, effectively pushes that number even higher. When you add the optimization tax on buggy PC ports, the number of PC gamers who can actually match the console experience drops into single digits.
I got it.
Yo, chat, should I do this? Hi, that's good enough for me. Chat voted yes. Give me that shit.
Fucking ponies. Bro, come on, man. Like when we're talking about gaming PCs, it's one thing. Working stations is another one.
I want to just point this out. Okay.
I gotta skedaddle.
Yeah, see you, Desire. I just want to point this out about this whole cope, about whatever this post is. Okay. For one, PSSR is Project Amethyst. And make no mistake, good or bad or indifferent, it is not proprietary. Anybody can use it. Even Xbox can use it if they wanted to. Okay, so that's first off. Second off, okay, RE9 is the first implementation of it. Okay, and you saw just from the game's journalist that the PS5 is the worst place to play it, aside from everything. So that's another whole ball of wax in itself. Okay. Thirdly, there is no way in hell, in any capacity, that an update of reducing GPU load can outperform anything on PC because a port has nothing to do with the GPU load. So that person is completely talking out of his butthole.
Bro, even if a PC has less power than a console, you could optimize your PC based on the games that you're playing to run, pretty good. Like games over 120 FPS that you could argue that 4K 60, my PC won't do 4K 60, but what if it does 1080p 120? Isn't that better than 4K 60? In my opinion, it is. 4K 60 for single player games, okay, fine, cool. But I 120 FPS at 1080p in a nice monitor. It looks good too, and it feels even better than it feels in console when it comes to latency. But like, bro, at the end of the day, these motherfuckers ain't no shit, bro, because they haven't even experienced it. They talking about something they haven't even tried. This like means knocking something before I try it. You haven't even like put your hands in the keyboard before. You might have played a game on PC at your auntie's house, but she has a workstation or a laptop. You don't have a real gaming PC. They're like, bro, it's just like they're so far gone. I agree with Desire. These people are so far gone. And I like playing on console. I love my Xbox. I'm in pain right now because my Xbox is broken. And I'm waiting to see if I get my cable. But in no way, shape, or form, I'm going to stand in here and I'm telling you that my games run better on the Xbox than on the PC. Like, that's kind of like stupid to say. I could say some games, for example, in the case of not Stellar Blade, but like Hellblade 2, I thought the game looked better on the Xbox than it looked on my PC. And it wasn't because the way it was running. It's just like I thought, like, it looked better overall. That's it. But like when I played on PC, it looked amazing as well. It just wasn't no 4K resolution.
I wanted to point out one last thing about the PSR 2.0. At no point is any game on the PlayStation console or the Pro native 4K. Everything is upscaled. 100% upscaled. No game.
And bro, they're gonna come out here and cap for pieces when we know NVIDIA DLSS is way better, miles ahead from AMD FSR than Pixar and than every other upscaling method out there. NVIDIA DLSS is crazy. Like, you guys don't even understand. And frame generation is getting to a point that latency is not even an issue anymore. So I think within the next couple of generations of cards, frame generation is going to be so strong that you won't even notice that it's on. Matter of fact, I already play some games that is on by default, and I don't even notice until I go into the settings. Because that's a misconception too about PC gaming. It means they think that because you play on PC, before you start the game, you have to go into the settings. Like, bro, what the fuck is this? You go into the settings and adjust it the way you want it later, but you don't really have to do that before you start a game. Like if you don't like motion blur, like I don't like motion blur, I remove it from every game I play. I remove what is this other filter? That is the one with the little the black dots. What is it? Chromatic aberration. I hate that shit. I turn it off. Things like that, and they give you the option to do that on PC. While on console, you get what you get, and you get no saying in what you want to do with it.
I also want to put it out this way, okay? When you look, they just released the Death Stranding 2 PC specs. Low, medium, high, and ultra settings, right? The PS5 is in between low and medium settings. Hands down, even with PSSR 2.0, it does not go above medium. So when you were talking about the max settings that a PlayStation can do, the PC far exceeds it, even on the low-end console or even on the low-end hardware. My 2060 Super is on the same level of performance as a PSSR 2.0 PS5 Pro. And my GPU came out 2016-ish time frame, I think.
Bro, at the end of the day, none of this shit matters. None of this shit matters. At the end of the day, what really matters is the fucking games and the freedom that you get. I can do a bunch of shit.
I was wrong. 2019.
I mean, anyways, bro, it is what it is. Thank you all for coming through. We're going to call it because I really need to go. I'll see you guys on the next one. Shout out to Desire for stopping by. Power Balls, what the fuck have you been doing?
We'll see you guys later tonight for some marathon gameplay after 5.
Yeah.
I've just been playing games back and forth. Modded Minecraft, Magic the Gathering Arena, trying all sorts of demos back and forth, a couple idle games here and there. Really looking forward to jumping into Outer Worlds 2 finally, and a bunch of other things that I just downloaded through my Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, honestly, that's what the week has been all about. It's been all about trying out new games, new demos, trying out new things. And then I think this weekend I'm gonna be focusing on marathon.
And later tonight we'll be on C Money and Doodle.
Well, no show today with Simone and Duro. They had their show yesterday because they couldn't today, but I couldn't participate because I was extremely busy here at home with the kid. By the time that I was ready to go, it was like 10:30, 11. I was like, nah, man, like, I'm just gonna go ahead and cool down and play some marathon and shit. 'Cause at the end of the day, it was too late for me to hop back in. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming through. I'll see you on the next one. Hit your boy, Devil Flow. Check it out.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah,
Ra. Yo, Chico, boy. Ra. Hey. Devil Flow Gaming.
boom, boom. I'm back.
Ra. Ra.
Ra. Boom, boom, boom.
Listen. Yo, Chico in the house, papi. Dale. Yeah. Ponies over here, ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over here, ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over here, ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over there. Yeah. Ponies over here, ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over here, ponies over there. Ponies over here, ponies over there. Ponies over there. Ponies over there. Ponies over here, ponies over there. I smell caca, ponies everywhere. They don't play no games, only do their console sales. It's because ponies ain't got shit to tell. Ask about the best, but I haven't played. That's what I hear the ponies tell me every day. Ponies be so silly, but I had no pity. They dissed for the decade, but now Xbox leady. Now they got no games, karma is so weird. You wish that on Xbox you even volunteer. Instead of play with Smith, filled with PC ports. Third party games saying you're your pony love. Waiting for Forza that's almost 5 years old. Copying for remasters, damn that shit is cold. Do it for the plastic and all the pony blow. That's why Sony got you spending all your dough.